Longman Questions Chapter 1. Answer the following questions. 1. Do you think that Pip's being an orphan affected his life? Why? Give your answer in 3 sentences at most. Yes, he led a miserable life. He had no one to look after him but his sister, who treated him badly. 2. If you were in Pip's place, would you bring the file and food to the stranger? Why? Yes, because I would be afraid of the stranger. No, I would tell my sister and Joe what happened at the marches and ask for their help. 3. Do you think that Pip's older sister led a happy life with her husband? Why? No, because she thought it was bad enough being a blacksmith's wife. 4. What do you think would have happened if Pip had told his sister about his behavior with the convict? She would have punished him for stealing the food and the file. 5. Suddenly, we heard angry shouts nearby. I was afraid of what was about to happen. What do you think was about to happen? Everyone would know that Pip had helped the convict. 6. Should Pip have told the soldiers about the convict? Why? Yes, because he was a criminal. He should be punished for escaping from prison. No, he shouldn't, because he felt that it was his duty not to tell anyone where he was. Chapter 2. Answer the following questions. 1. What do you think might have happened if Joe had gone to school? He wouldn't have worked as a blacksmith. He might have become a gentleman. He wouldn't have married Pip's sister. 2. If you were in Pip's place, would you make friends with Joe? Why? Yes, because he treats me well and I trust him. 3. Then she jumped on me like an eagle on a jam, said Pip. What did these words reflect about the relationship between Pip and his sister? She doesn't treat her brother well. She had never wished to look after him. Pip probably doesn't like her. 4. The house looked unused, and most of the doors were closed. Everything was dark inside. Do you think this atmosphere reflected the circumstances Mrs. Havisham had lived in? Why? Yes, as she herself was depressed and never wanted to deal with others after her fiancé had left her on her wedding day. 5. As I stood before her, I noticed that the clock had stopped at 9. What do you think the stoppage of the clock indicates? It indicates the stoppage of her life itself, as she was shocked to discover that her fiancé had left her on her wedding day. 6. Do you think Mrs. Havisham was right to let Estella break Pip's heart? Why? Yes, she wanted to take revenge of all men and break their hearts. No, Pip wasn't the one that wronged her. She should have taken revenge of her fiancé, who had tricked her into giving him most of her money. 7. Why do you think Estella didn't hand Pip the food but instead put it on the ground? She wasn't a kind-hearted girl. She wanted to break his heart. She thought that his hands were dirty. 8. If you were Pip, would you feel ashamed of being poor or common? Why? Yes, as I love Estella, and I think that she treats me badly just because I'm poor. 9. Would you try to get a better education if you were Pip, just to make Estella change her attitude towards you? Why? Yes, getting a better education would change my social status. This would make Estella change her attitude towards me. 10. Should Pip have been on good terms with Mrs. Joe? Why? No, because she isn't kind to him. She always punishes him whenever he makes mistakes. She wished she hadn't looked after him after their parents had died.